Hello friends, welcome back. If you want to know how to use Jira in the most simple way, then you are watching the right video. In this video, we are going to cover all the important topics like creating a project, creating epics, creating user stories, creating a sprint, adding user stories to sprint, setting priorities to stories, adding story points to user stories, assigning stories to team members, adding stories to respective releases, creating subtasks, adding goals to sprint, starting a sprint, status change of story, closing the sprint. Before going to Jira tool, it is very important to know how the software requirement is broken down in Agile. In this example, you can see that the organization is taking an initiative to develop and launch a school management software to increase its revenue, which can be considered as a project. Now, this project are further broken down into epics. As you know, school management software will have different modules like login module, attendance module, finance module, and more. Each of these modules can be called as epics because modules are large bodies of work which can be further broken down into user stories. Now, if we tell the development team to develop a login module, it may not be possible from them because they need more minute details like to whom login page has to be created, how login page should look, what are the conditions for login, and many more. So, user stories give all this information for the development team. So here, login module is broken down into many user stories like creating student login page is a user story, students should be able to reset password is another user story, creating parents login page is a user story, parents should be able to reset password is another user story, creating admin login page is a user story, and admin can reset login is another user story. Similarly, attendance module and the finance module is broken down into respective user stories. Now, let us see how we capture and manage this requirement in Jira tool. Jira is a most widely used project management tool in the market. It was developed by an Australian company called Atlassian. It was launched in 2002. This is how the Jira tool looks. Now let's first create a project. Click on project drop down. Click on create project. Select Scrum board. Click on use template. Select team manage project. Now give a name to the project. In our example, we will name our project as Schools Management Software. Automatically, a short key will be generated. As you can see, school is the short key generated for this project. Now, you need to select an access level to the project. Here, there are three options available, that is private, limited, and open. I will select private because I need only admins and people who are added to the project to have the capability to search, view, create, or edit any information of this project in Jira. And you need to click on create a project. Once you create a project, you will be landed on school management software board. Now, next step is to create an epic for this project. Click on create. Project name is auto-populated in the project field. In issue type, you need to select epic. In summary, you need to give a name for the epic. In our example, I will name this epic as login module. In description, it is good to have all the information like epic description, desired outcome of the project, business value, in scope, precondition, constraints, assumptions, and UX and UI link or the images. Friends, to know how to fill all this information, please watch the related video in my channel. I have put the link in description of the video as well. Once you have filled all this information, you need to click on create. Once you create, the epic will be available in the project backlog. In epic section, when you expand the epic name and click on view all details, you can see all the information captured in the epic. As you can see from our example, project is created, login epic is created. Now next step is to create all the stories for login epic. Now let us go ahead and create user stories one by one. Click on create. Project name is auto populated in the project field. In issue, you need to select story. In summary, you need to give a title to the story. I will give create student login page as a title. In description, a good user story should have all the information like user story in the standard format, scope, precondition, non-functional requirement, acceptance criteria, UX and UI link or the images. Friends, to know how to write or fill all this information, please watch the related video in my channel. I have put the link in description of the video as well. Once you fill in all this information, you can set the priority to the story. When you select priority drop down, you will have options like highest, high, medium, low and lowest. In this case, I will set priority as highest because I need this functionality or story to be developed as soon as possible. If there is a need to attach any document, you can go to attachment field, click on browse and upload the required document from your local system. Then click on create. The created story will be available in the project backlog. When you open the story, you can see all the information added to the story. Please create other stories in similar manner. As you can see in the backlog, there are 6 stories which I have created. All the stories will be in open status. Now, the next step is to link these stories to login module Epic. There are 2 ways to do this. One is through Epic, another way is through story itself. If you want to link through Epic, select the Epic from backlog, click on view all details, open the Epic in a new tab or new page, click on add a child issue, click on choose an existing issue, then select the story one by one which you need to link to the login Epic. I will add admin can reset password story. I will add create admin login page user story. I will add parent should reset password story. I will add create parent login page story. I will add student should be able to reset password story. Now, if you want to link through story itself, then go back to backlog, select the story which you need to link, click on the add epic icon, then select the epic which you want to link for the story. Now, to confirm, go back to epic, and you can see all the stories linked to Epic listed here. Now the status of the story in the backlog will be changed from open to be refined status when the product owner or the business analyst feels that this story has all the required information and it is ready to be communicated with the development team. Select the status drop down and change it to be refined status. Once the story is communicated with the development team, the status will be further changed to refined and later to to-do status. To-do status means that the story is ready to pick up by the development team. It is a good practice to create subtasks for each story, which will help in estimation and will also give more accountability for the work done to complete the story. Let us see how to do this for create student login page story. Open the story from the backlog. Click on add a child issue. This story will involve subtasks like front-end task, that is design work, back-end task, that is validation of username and password of students. And it also involves testing, which can be another subtask. Similarly, please create subtasks for all other stories. Now, there is a need to estimate each story in the backlog by giving story points by the help of development team. Let us see how to do this. Open the story from the backlog. Go to details section. Please add the points given by the development team in story point estimation field. Let us give 8 for this story. Please give story points to other stories in the similar manner. Points may be different for each story based on the complexity of the story. Friends, if you want to know what is estimation and how to give story points, please watch the related video in my channel. I have also put the link in the description. Now, there is a need to select the release for the story. Release is a piece of working software that is delivered to the customer. In this case, stories related to login model will be released in first version. So I'll select school version 1. Now the next step is to create a sprint and add the stories to the sprint. Click on create sprint. Click on add dates icon. Sprint name will be auto populated in the sprint name field. In duration, you can select the duration of the sprint. Here I will select duration as 1 week. Select the start date. End date will be automatically calculated. Then you need to add the sprint goal. In our example, since we are developing all the stories related to login model in the sprint goal will be to create a login model for students, parents and admin for school management software. Then click on update. As you can see, school sprint 1 is created. Then you need to add the stories from backlog to sprint. For that, drag all the stories one by one to the sprint. As you can see, all the stories from the backlog is added to the school sprint 1. Once the stories are added to the sprint, each story will be assigned to the team member who works on it. Let us see how to do that. Open the story from the backlog. Go to details section. Select the team member from the assignee field. Let's assume that Pramod is the developer who works on this story. So this story will be assigned to Pramod. Please assign all other stories in the similar way. Now the next step is to start the sprint. Generally, sprint will be started by product owner or the business analyst. Click on start sprint. Select the duration, that is 1 week. Click on start. Once the sprint is started, the development team starts working on their assigned stories. Once the developer picks up the story, he will change the status of the story to in progress. And later he will change it to QA backlog when he finishes the development of the story. Now the QA member will pick up the story, then he will change it to QA in progress and later to ready for sign off when he finishes the testing of the story. Now the product owner or the BA will product test the story and change the status of the story to sign off if he feels that the requirement is fulfilled. Later the story will be changed to done either by the Scrum Master or the product owner depending upon the organizational structure. Before changing the status of the story to done, please make sure that the respective subtask of that story is also changed to done by the members who have worked on that subtask. In similar way, all the other stories statuses will be changed in this sprint. Friends, to know more about the user story lifecycle or the status changes, please watch the related video in my channel. I have also put the link in the description of the video. If all the stories in the sprint are in done status, you can close the sprint by clicking on complete sprint. As you can see, the sprint contains 6 complete stories or issues. That's all of them. Well done. Complete sprint. Confirm. Thank you, friends. Please like and subscribe to my channel.